You know, when this famine hits right here in America, like the literal one with food, anybody who doesn't indulge is going to be fine. Anybody who has fasted and has the has it down packed, you're going to be fine. But the majority of America is overweight, and it's just a fact. You see it. This is why we have plenty, like according to the Bible, we have plenty to go around to feed everybody. There's no reason why anybody should even be homeless anyway, because there's plenty of food to go around. But the famine is gonna devastate people that are used to eating, you know, every day, whatever they want to eat, whenever, however much. And to the ones that eat once a day, or if you're training yourself to eat once a day, or continually fasting, you guys are going to be fine. And the ones that run out of food, I mean, think about how fast it'll happen. You go shopping, what do you go, once a week? You know, you pick up whatever you need for the family, or if you're by yourself, or whatever it is. You're not really stocked up for hard times, are you? And then when the shit does hit the fan and everything starts shutting down, you'll be one of those people that are going to the grocery store at the last minute trying to get whatever it is and try to grab some water. And I mean, it's always the best idea to have some things stocked up just in case of whatever. It doesn't need to be a long ass period of time, but when it comes to the food, I look at it like this. If you have one case, which is 24 cans of chicken noodle soup, like like this big, they're like $1, not even. If you have that, 24 of them, and you have to, it's all you got, and you got to survive off of that for 3 months. Well, then it looks like you're gonna have to take that and then divide it into 24. Divide 4 into 24 into 3, 3 into 24, and just space it out, because you really don't need to eat every day in order to survive. They just make us feel that way. So many people believe that if you fast, you're just gonna die. Like, you can't. Like, some people cannot even fathom not eating for a day. They don't understand it. My mom, right, when she did her fast and she went to the hospital, the doctors, to get her blood work, and she told the doctor that she fasted for 3 days, and she has diabetes and all. The doctor, the woman nurse, said, "What's wrong with you? Why would you do that?" And she said, "Well, my son said," and the lady's like, "What kind of drugs is he on?" And I asked my mom, I said, "Let me ask you a question. Was she heavy?" She's like, "Well, yeah, okay. All right, makes total sense then." So this famine that's coming, I can't say I'm not against it. I mean, I can't say that I am against it. I'm just against the plan, the end result that the elite have, like the scum elite, the ones that still have the plan to basically just, round everybody up and just kill them and get rid of them, like slaughter us like animals, because they truly don't care. They don't care. They're animals themselves. So they don't really truly have feelings. And then, but once they get converted, once they start believing in God, like He does exist, well, then that's when they start changing their mind, and then there's a land split. These ones are going to go this way, these ones are going to go that way. Some vehicles should just have the muffler system on it and just pipe down. Some cars sound husky with, you know, an exhaust, and others are just obnoxious. Let's get ready for the famine. Just prepare yourself mentally. I mean, if you don't, then you just get hit, you know, caught off guard. And then you'll just have to suffer. You guys just have to suffer as it happens. Anybody that's addicted to any kind of drugs, you're going to have to suffer going through withdrawal. Whatever it is, medications, prescribed, it's all stopping anyway. Everything and anything is coming to a crashing halt. Is it fear porn? Well, I mean, it can be kind of scary, I guess. Martial. Oh yeah, don't forget about martial law. Martial law has to be declared. It will be declared. World War III will be declared because when Iran sends missiles, it's going to be blamed on them anyway. When they send missiles over, and that's what hits the buildings in Philadelphia, the center city, but then at the same time, it's going to be blamed on the star, and then it's, you know, airplane. Who knows? But when they get blamed for it, that's the start of declaring martial law, and then declaring World War III, because we're going to go to war with them. And at the same time, the volcanic eruptions happen at Hawaii that starts off the earthquakes that drops California into the ocean. And also at the other same time, there's asteroids that are coming, that are going to somehow penetrate our firmament up there. That those boulders that don't exist, the boulders that are supposedly floating around above our sky, they're going to hit the ocean over in I don't know if it's the Atlantic or the Pacific. I never really paid attention in school. But it's going to hit that, and that's what causes the tsunami over in New York City. And that's another way of collapsing the economy, because when you get rid of the stock market over there, what are you going to do? And then over here in Philly, when they hit the banks right there in 17th Street, Bankers Row, that's another way to collapse the economy over here in Philly. And plus, put everybody in absolute fear and panic because of it. And again, I'm going to find out just how real everything is. I have a feeling I'm going to see a lot of destruction that's real right here in Philadelphia. But again, all the events, it still doesn't change my mind from all the events being fake. Everything that is dominating the news, it's fake. Nobody's really dying. It's bunker call. Everybody's getting ready to get their bunkers. This is it. It's October. 10-10 wins, right? 10-10, 21-day salute, right? Click. Your little cat, gun salute, but it's really 21-day salute. And then here's why Michael stands up at the end of the first 21 days. Because this fake hit they're trying to represent Michael standing up when it hits. the fakely hit. But it can still be real. The destruction is going to be real. We're going to see it. But when it hits like that, after 21 days, you know, if people start thinking, well, all right, good. Then we have. I'm just thinking ahead. Then we have 21 days on 10/10 till October 31st, which is still quite possible. And it's still kind of a toss-up. I always want to give myself some leadway. After the 21 days, when we're not delivered, that's when Michael stands up, because there's a period of time where the truth is being withheld for 21 days. And then at that time, then Michael stands up. And there's also a part in the Bible where at that time, all my people will be delivered. Everyone found written in the book of life. Some to everlasting shame, some to everlasting life. The ones that are going to be wake up to everlasting shame. But that could be quite possibly all the 450 false prophets on YouTube that didn't believe any of this stuff's going to happen. This ain't the year. It's just whatever, Rob. Just shut up. And then that happens. And then you guys stand there in shame. You'll be delivered, but you're going to be delivered through shame. But then after the 21-day period, when we're still here, like, not saved by the destruction and everything, but that's when the true fear is going to start. The true fear is going to start taking over people's hearts. And then that's the time when you really have to start praying to be delivered. Because how do you not know that it's because of the prayers that it'll happen? And if you didn't pray, nothing would happen. You don't truly know that. But it's everywhere. It's all ramped up. If you can't see that it's ramped up, then you just can't see that it's ramped up. And then you'll see when it happens, when everything starts to take place. Just know that you were told ahead of time.